Brianna Banks and I'm back with another video. This video pretty much just came out the blue. I was like about 3/4 done with my hair, and I just decided toward the end that I should just go ahead and show you guys the rest of the way of how I completed making these short little dreads into these long, very long, below my butt goddess locks, okay, with my own spin to it, as you can see with all of the different patterns. I am going to show you guys how I achieved that look. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Like I said, guys, this video just came out the blue. Long story short, I got my hair done from this lady. She did a great job, but I feel like she did a great start as far as like giving me a good base to start with. But toward the end, I don't pretty much care for the ends, but I think that it's just because the water that we use to steam or dip the ends were a little too hot, and I think that it just fried them. So it's okay, because at the end of the day I wanted to make my dreads longer anyway. I also had like a whole bunch of hair left over, so I was just like, man, I'm going to use every bit of this hair. Yeah, also you guys may peep the smiley. Yeah guys, I basically lost a bit. Also wanted to point out to you guys this Glamazante top. A couple of videos before this one in particular, I said that I was pretty sure that I would be wearing Glamazante's top that I didn't have in that video. But even though I did include pictures, this is how it looks on. I'm gonna come back at the end of the video with my face beat and everything and the hair done, and you guys are gonna see how it turned out. But I did want to show you guys the before so that you can know what big of a change it is after you see the after. So yeah, just keep on watching. Hey y'all, so just a few things that you will need: a lighter, scissors, and just something to attach to the end of your dread so that we can make it longer, whether it's regular braiding hair or yarn or these crochet twists. And to achieve these curls, all you need is a straw. Wrap that hair around that straw, throw them in a boiler, give that hair a little bit more character with all them patterns and all them things like that, yeah? And lastly, we just need some marley hair to wrap around the dread that we're going to be connecting the hair to. As you can see, we are starting with this crochet twist. I'm just attaching that to the end of the dread. They actually ran out of the regular 613 braiding hair, y'all, so I just took that crochet. You know how the top, the ladies who's familiar with crochet, the top has a loop, and so I just opened up that loop and just started attaching it to that dread, honey. Then we're going to take a piece of our marley hair that's either going to be matching to the bottom of your dread or the ends of your hair that's going to be left out. Y'all are going to see during this video that I'm not a professional. I just really finessed my way through this whole hairstyle. So how I attached the hair was really just taking my thumb and using my thumb to hold the hair in place while I folded it under, and then I just started wrapping the hair around that, if it makes sense. I'm gonna do this quite a few times so you'll see like what I'm talking about. So here I'm just going to bring it around down. Bring it around down. And I want you guys to take notice of this thumb. Just notice how I just wrap the hair around this dread, and it's just really essential to just keep the hair going in the same way around the dread so it doesn't unravel. And you're not twisting it, you know, like you're literally wrapping it. That's what's going to make your dreads stay. But I gotta get to the morning, baby. We both love these honeys, yeah. Once I'm finished with my job, baby girl, yeah, I'm on my way, yeah. Righty, and then we're going to just wrap every strand that we have left around and around and around that dread until the very last strand. This is what's going to make sure that our dread doesn't unravel.
I'm keeping to myself. I don't want to lose you. Don't want to lose you. Coulda, can't, woulda, won't lose you. Yeah.
Now you can see why I felt that I needed to start on top of the dread, because you're going to see trying to start it at the bottom just makes it just drag down, you know what I mean? Hence why you see that long string right there. So there I'm just talking about how it's important to match that end color to the end of that dread. And I'm just going to use some hair that closely match. I'm going to use some hair to just fill in that space right there.
My time ain't cheap. All I wanna do is lay up with you all day. All day.
Now notice whenever I take these scissors, I'm going to be cutting down in an angle. You don't want any part of your cut to be blunt, because if any part of that cut is blunt, it's going to be really hard to try to wrap it and to make it stay. So we want it to be just really stringy at the bottom. The thing that I want to mention, guys, is that whenever you're adding in that extra piece of hair, let's make sure that we're wrapping it the same direction that we did our first dread, because if you wrap it the opposite way, your dread will definitely unravel. And whenever you're wrapping it this tight, guys, like using all of those strings at the end, you really don't have to even burn it after that, honestly. I just do that for that extra security. A lot of people don't like to burn it because it may leave, you know, like the little dark burnt spots on your dread. It really doesn't matter if you're using darker hair like black anyway, but I don't really care which one I use. I just like that extra security, so I burn all of mine. But it's your personal preference. Got a lot on my mind, I'm thinking I'm needing a break to clear up the clutter, dang man. Can I get a minute? Cause it's space, man. You been in my head playing games, man. Give me way to control it. Got me feeling like I can't breathe, I can't even hang with the homie. Ain't no reason not to trust me, I'm your lady, not a slave. You my nigga, not my master, I'll escape. Thinking who can run? Now y'all, it was like WWE wrestling with this long hair. Okay, I was using my arm, I was using my legs in all kinds of ways so that I can perfectly get that wrap down pack. Okay, so don't be caught off guard with just all the extra things. You can get a friend to help you if need be, but I had to do what I had to do since I was doing this hair by myself with it being this long. Okay, and I can take a lot of shit, but I won't take that. Okay, this next method is going to be with yarn. Just a more cheaper alternative to using hair. So we're just going to make some loops, and we're going to cut it, and we're going to braid that yarn onto the dread. Remember, I'm going to start at the top of the dread so that we don't have that fall down effect like we had on the last one. And as you can see, it just seamlessly go into that yarn. So then I'm going to put that curly hair, or even straight hair if you want to use it. In this case I use curly, at one of those loops at the bottom. Then I'm going to take something that match the end of that dread, and I'm just going to wrap until that yarn is completely covered. And I was really excited about showing you guys this method simply because it is a big money saver. Okay, and who don't want to save a little coin? And when you think about it, guys, it really makes sense, because the hair that you're using underneath the Marley hair, the wrap, it's not going to be visible to the human eye anyway, so why not just use a cheaper alternative like yarn, something that'll give you the same end results for a lot cheaper. So I hope you guys can appreciate that. You my nigga, not my master. And here I'm just adding some extra hair in, just to cover up the remainder of that yarn, and then any yarn left over I'm just going to burn off with that lighter. The good thing about doing dreads is that your imperfections is really what makes the dreads even look more natural. So there's no perfect way to do this, y'all. Like, you really just can't mess up with it.
I can take a lot of shit, but I won't take that.
Okay guys, what's up? I am back beat and hair is complete. Okay, so I just came back to show you guys the finished product. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys this. Being that this one is going to be my face, I did want to kind of blend that black to that blonde so it wouldn't be that harsh, you know, line of demarcation. These are the ends. They're super long. And some of these, like this blonde, you can kind of like unravel those. They didn't have any more of the blonde braiding hair, so I pretty much got like the crochet twist or whatever. But you can unravel those and that'll just give you another look. You know, I'll wait till they get a little older and I may like untwist these and yeah, it'll be wavy. All I have to do is pretty much like dip the ends. And make sure that whenever you get your ends dipped, that you're using like an actual steamer. Like it's an actual, I have to see what it's called. But make sure that that water isn't too hot because you will have that issue that I had at the ends with it looking like real fried. But even these, like I kind of like the shaggy look, but it may be like too much. And I don't want to get it tangled because I don't want my curls to get tangled with something and I have to pull it apart and then it's not even the curl anymore. So I'm gonna dip these in so it can be less tangling. That's the only reason why, because other than that I really love the shaggy look. Okay, so I'm gonna insert some pictures. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe if you've enjoyed it, or if this video isn't for you, then send it to someone, share it with someone who you feel will enjoy it or who can use the video. This is my first hair tutorial, like, so I may not have been the best like shower of how to do it necessarily, because honestly y'all, I've been working on this for like 2 days. I was ready to get done. Like my friend was literally in the back of the camera saying, "Bree, slow down." So I'm
okay, but yeah, I think that's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.
I make money moves while you making regular moves, cause you a regular ass bitch. Regular ass bitches do regular ass shit. True shit. Fact. I make money move